Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com, and this is your...
I've had enough good news for one day.
Might be important.
Photo News Fix. This fix is brought to you once again by Squarespace, which I've been using for almost 15 years now. 15! For my personal website, jaredpolin.com. Now, the reason I've been using Squarespace for my own portfolio for that long is it's simple. It's just so damn easy to use. It's simply drag, drop, and go. No coding needed. I recently updated my Safari photos to my Squarespace site, and it took me no time. And by no time, I mean it took me some time, but not a lot of time. Remember, I didn't need to do any coding. In fact, I know that you could put up your very own photo website in a matter of minutes. Just give it a try. To get your 14-day free trial, head on over to squarespace.com/FroKnowsPhoto. If you decide that it's for you, use the code FroKnowsPhoto at checkout to get 10% off your first order. First up, we have a news story update. According to Nikon Rumors, Nikon Rumors was wrong. Remember, over the last couple of weeks, Nikon Rumors doubled and even tripled down on the fact that influencers were on the move to Lanzarote to play with the new Nikon Z6 III? Well, turns out there was no such event.
They got it wrong.
But there was a Nikon event, the Nikon Wedding Photography Summit 2024 in Lanzarote, that looks to have been put on by Nikon Europe, so I guess that means Nikon Rumors got something right. I wasn't invited to that one because I'm not part of Nikon Europe. Anyway, that is your story update. Next up, it's been a while since Canon introduced any new photo printers, and I'm looking at you, Canon Pro 1000. You old, but you're still amazing, and I still love you. You're not quite getting replaced just yet. This time around, Canon has updated their large format series with 3 new printers. There's the Pro 2600 24-inch, and I wonder if it plays any Atari games, the Pro 4600 44-inch wide printer, and the colossal 60-inch massive Pro 6600 60-inch wide printer. Now, years ago, when we moved into the original Pro factory, Canon gave me a Pro 4000 printer, and it was amazing to print posters with. So what's changed? Well, there's a few things. One, new ink, which is designed to improve the image quality compared to previous models, which is always nice when they improve something, as well as improve black density on art paper. Canon says the new ink set can also work to help produce and preserve prints, as a crystalline wax has been added to the ink, giving the printed surface better resistance to abrasion-caused scratches on glossy and semi-gloss media. As well as the reformulated chroma optimizer is designed to give the surface a clear coat of transparent ink that helps suppress bronze phenomenon and helps reduce uneven glossiness.
But wait! There's more!
There's a new ink sensing system, a LED interior light for previewing prints, and the ink covers are now semi-translucent.
Whoop-de-doo! What does it all mean?
While the 24-inch one is $3,392, 46-inch one is $6,784, and the 66-inch one is $13,578. And the good news is this: in the past, printers shipped with a full setup of 12 330 milliliter inks, which are $187 each, meaning you would get over $2,200 in ink in the box. So I have no reason to believe that it won't include a full set of ink at this point in the new system, which is not bad at all. Now, I personally loved my Pro 4000 and love to this day the Pro 1000. Now let's see if we can get Canon to send me one of those Pro 6600s so I can print this photo bigger than ever before. Please comment, "Hey Canon, send the Pro 60 inches" down below. Thank you for doing that. Real quick, did you know that we put out 2 podcasts last week? 2? Yep, one called Jared Pissed Off What Legendary Photographer, and one where I share my interview with that pissed off legendary photographer. Check it out wherever you get your podcasts, or head on over to FroKnowsPhoto.com/podcast. And finally, here's another set of rumored specs for a Nikon Z6 III that, if true, sound pretty promising. The rumors are the Z6 III will sport an accelerated full-frame 24.5 megapixel sensor, have an Expeed 7 processor, have a similar body to the Z8, which I doubt, have an easy-to-use multi-angle LCD screen, 8-level IBIS pixel shift technology, incorporate incorporates something called a dual data stream AF system, which supposedly updates the focus algorithms and processes, and those processes are stronger than the ZF and Z8. Come on now, why don't we just release a Z8 for $2,800 and call it a day, you know, because it seems like everybody thinks that the Z6 III is gonna be a Z8 anyway, because it's not. It's just not. Now here's where it gets a little bit more interesting. Electronic shooting up to 20 frames per second in full frame, 120 frames per second in DX mode, but I should also mention that the Canon R8, which is pretty inexpensive at this point, shoots at 40 frames per second with its electronic shutter. The rumored video specs look pretty solid, which you can see on the screen right now because I don't feel like reading them all, and you just read them all. And lastly, 2 card slots. One is a CF Express B, and the other is a UHS 2 SD card slot. At this point, if there's any more Z6 III rumors that come out, I think I'm gonna skip them.
There's no way to resist it.
You know why? Because it's kind of getting old at this point. If they're gonna put something out, then we'll report on it. We might be the first, we might be the second, we might be the 15th. Who knows? Thank you guys very much for watching. Jared, Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya.